Hi, everyone. How are you? This is the Love and Money Show. Today, we're going to talk about the Inflation Reduction Act. This was passed and signed by the president. It is a $750 billion act that was just passed. $750 billion act that was just passed. And so, what I'm going to talk about is how you will be affected by this. What will be some of the benefits that you may see from this? So, there are three major areas. So I'm just going to get right down to the bottom line. Number one, if you're interested in buying an electric vehicle, if you're interested in buying an electric vehicle, they're going to give you a tax credit. The tax credit is $7,500 for a new electric vehicle, $7,500 for a new electric vehicle, $4,000 for a used electric vehicle. So this tax credit is in effect immediately. If you were to go outside of your house tomorrow and buy an electric vehicle, you could get this tax credit immediately. The only stipulation is that the battery components they have to come from the United States. So before you buy the vehicle, you need to know where the battery and the battery components came from in order to get this tax credit. So that is the number one benefit. If you're interested in buying an electric vehicle, there are tax credits available for you immediately as a result of this act. Number two, the other way that it could affect you is if you're interested in making home improvements that have to do with energy, saving energy. So, say for example, you're interested in buying solar panels. So, you would get a 30% tax credit for the solar panels for your home. It makes buying solar panels more affordable, and you would save like $9,000 of your electricity bills over the life of the bill. So, making solar panels more affordable, 30% tax credit, that's one example of energy efficiency. Other examples of home improvements include energy efficient windows. If you're interested in buying new windows, if you're interested in buying heating pumps, if you are interested in buying newer models of appliances. So these things are considered energy efficient, lowering your energy bill, and therefore you would get a 30% tax credit. That is number two. So, electric vehicles, home improvements that have to do with energy. Then, number three, for people who are on Medicare Part D, if it's not for you, then you probably know someone else who is on Medicare Part D and you could pass this information along, but they probably know already, but I'm going to share it anyway. Medicare Part D, what this act does is it limits insulin payments to $35 a month. This takes into effect the year 2023. So, not currently, but in the year 2023, the price of insulin will be capped at $35 a month for people who are on Medicare Part D. They are capping out of pocket expenses. So, out of pocket expenses annually would be $4,000. This takes effect in 2024. Out of pocket expenses will be $2,000 in the year 2025. So you won't have to spend more than $4,000 out of your own pocket to buy things as of 2024. Then, as of the year 2025, you won't have to spend more than $2,000 out of pocket for the things that you need if you have Medicare Part D. Also, it gives Medicare the ability to negotiate the prices on the prescription drugs. This is not in effect currently, but it will be in effect a few years down the road. The ability for Medicare to negotiate prices of prescription medications. It is also extending expiring healthcare subsidies for 3 years. So if you have a healthcare subsidy that is getting ready to expire, They are extending that for 3 years. So these are the three areas that this recently passed act may or may not affect you. If it does not affect you, then you could pass the information to someone else who may be affected by it. Again, anyone interested in buying an electric vehicle, tax credit, as long as the battery and battery components are made in the United States. Anyone interested in making home improvements that have to do with energy efficiency, buying solar panels, heat pumps, newer models of appliances, energy efficient windows, you will get a 30% tax credit. Also, anyone who is insured by Medicare Part D, there are a lot of changes coming with Medicare Part D, limiting the price of insulin to $35 a month as of next year, limiting the amount of money that you have to spend out of pocket to $4,000 year 2024, limiting the amount to $2,000 out of pocket in the year 2025, the ability for Medicare to negotiate prices in a few years from now, and then for people with expiring health care subsidies, they are extending that for 3 years. So, just something good to know. It may affect you, or you can pass the information to someone else who may be affected by this. So, this is the Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please share it. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It allows the YouTube algorithm, to push it out so that other people can see the channel. And if you are not subscribed, please hit subscribe and the notification bell next to it and leave a comment. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your night.